Hello everybody. Welcome to this episode of Word from Your Mother, brought to you by Uvula TV. Hello everybody. I got over here late. And today I was totally overdressed. So I had to go through all that. But it's pretty decent in here. We're not having no heat. So I settled on, I left in two layers of everything. And now I have camisole, a long sleeve shirt, which I had off, and a sweatshirt, which I had off for a little while, but I just put it back on. And I have on a pair of sweats and leggings, 3 pairs of socks, and my lovely, I just love these. I'm going to get more. Alright. So yeah. Hello! Word from your mother today. Can't find a place for these. I just don't know. I know I want that there, and I bought a box of SAT vocabulary cards. There's 5,000 of them, and I systematically went through, and they came alphabetized. It was still alphabetized. It was never used. I systematically sat down and sorted and shuffled it, and it is like mathematically sorted. It took like a couple of hours. I really did it. And the word, I've dug it back out as well, and the word is disgruntled. Which I guess could wait, but I'm likely to forget it. So anyway, in your future energy of you or those around you could be that of being disgruntled. Pounce. Oh, I hate to take them off without them strings. I can't see them. Once I do, I left them over there. Pounce, decide to act. Harmony, get on key. Be humble. You're a novice. Communication is key. Message in a bottle. You're a king. You're enlightened, benevolent leadership, benefiting those in your charge. You're worthy of the responsibility of being the leader. And your shadow attributes is excessive feelings of entitlement and rulership without restraint. But you have a lovely sense of fashion. Okay. Embrace it. Shout to the heavens with happiness. No? Alright. Today, in every breath, you are expanding beyond limitations into joy and freedom. With every breath. You are strong, valiant, and courageous. I can get rid of that deck. It's a waste of my time. We know we're strong. That's real estate there, buddy. I don't know about this one. Gravity. What goes up must come down. So I'm missing a rabbit. But you got duality, giving, and serenity. Well, that sounds like balance to me. And you're open. You're able to see both sides of the problem What goes up must come down. You're logical. You're clear-headed. You have a firm grasp on the way things actually look. And yet you keep an open heart, and you're happy with that. Happy in yourself. Annoyed. Cloud, you need to dream a little. Take time out and dream a little. Oh, are you so much about practicality? No, you're pretty good. You're pretty good. You're in a place where you can let yourself dream a little. And you want to get on key. And these things that you've been thinking about, now is the time. Now is the time. Oh, but it's going to be new. Communication is key. You're going to, for the first time in a long time, you're going to be the novice. One blue card today. Blue card. Number 5, chaos. The highlighter. Oh no, I do got 2 blue cards. Damn it. Okay, novice and communication. Okay, you're be humble. Don't allow the approval and attention of others to destroy you. Remain humble and grateful for all your accomplishments, and know that a force greater than your ego is always at work in your life. Novice. Innocence, being naive, foolishness, early knowledge not yet integrated. That's unearned wisdom or unearned stolen valor. Early knowledge not yet integrated. You might have memorized it, but you don't know what the fuck you're talking about. The ability to see the world untainted and learning ability. These are the aspects of the novice as she appears in your life. But the novice is to remind you to be teachable and humble. If you don't know something, don't pretend that you do. Chances are that you'll make an error that may cost you more than you wish to pay. New information is coming, and this is the time to be open to learning and expanding. Learning it. I think that you've thought about something for a long time, and even though you don't know anything about it because you've never done it, you're still prepared, and the time is now. And this is your final checklist. You're getting ready to do it. The novice reminds you that you need to stop and ask yourself, what lesson must I learn here? Is your list complete? Is there anything you're missing? Are you as prepared as you can reasonably be? Is the research that you've done correct and up to date? Dig deep into whatever you're inquiring about. You won't have to look far, for the answer is right in front of you. Sometimes it may be rough going, and it's all right to be in the not knowing. This is the place where new understanding takes time to integrate. Be gentle with yourself. The greatest gift the novice reminds you of is that you're always at the beginning of some area of your life. Yes. Yes. Before moving forward, is this another safe spot? Because this talk, perhaps you need time instead of just a smooth progression. Before moving forward, perhaps you need time to journal your thoughts and receive clarity about the mystery. Clarity that the mystery invites you to learn. then rejoice. The novice of Avalon is on the path to higher knowledge and abundant manifestation and doesn't stay a novice for long. Dream. Dream while you're learning. Be humble. You know it's coming. 41. That's another 5. Communication. Okay, but this card, the communication of this card is that the sacred wisdom was in Avalon was gained by developing receptivity, the ability to receive, and learning to listen. It's not about talking, it's about listening. It's a long way around to say it. Shut up. It's paradoxical. Are you clear and straightforward when you communicate with others? Oh, the irony of this card. Do you have difficulty asking for what you need? This marker reminds you of many things related to how you speak to the world and how it speaks to you. It asks you to be clear and to seek clarity in all communications between yourself and others in your life. And when the others are trying to communicate with you, it is your job to listen. And not just human beings. Listen for Mother. Listen for your source. Listen for Spirit. They're trying to get your attention. And it's 5. Alright, and this is a 15, which is a 6 message in a bottle. I always get the wrong book for this because they're both red. Messes me up. 15. The essential meaning is communication, which is also here. We just left communication. Message in a bottle. Communication, a sign, a kledon, the ancient name for spontaneous oracle delivered innocently by the speaker, like wisdom out of the mouths of babes. Something that is self-evident, always there, and suddenly you see it. Pointing the way to your highest good. The oracle's message is Spirit sends you signs when you ask for them, when you believe you will receive them, and when you allow yourself to become fluent in the language of symbols, oracles, and omens. They may come to you as a flying bird, a logo on a truck, a song on a radio. A vocabulary word. Keep your ears open, for someone might say just the right thing that will give you the answer to your problem. Today your message is this. Spirit hears you, and the reply is favorable. You're on target with your purpose and your passion. Your loved one is happy with your ass. You might be getting a call, a new opportunity, a message from an old friend. And don't be so arrogant that you don't take the good sign, because if you don't take the good sign, the bad sign is right behind it. The red flags. God will start throwing boulders in your path. So be vigilant. Be pro-you. And this is a good message. Okay. Take time to dream. You got your feet on the ground. You know what goes up must come down. Yeah, and you can entertain both sides of the question, from the balance and you're well grounded. And you're well dispositioned to start something new, even though it might have been a a while because you have researched it. So you're not, you're, you're a novice know-it-all. Okay, just be a little bit humble. A little bit humble. And keep your enthusiasm in check. Get in tune with the rest of the guys in the workshop. Okay? Learn to become part of the group. Get on key. I'm seeing those penguins. Those cartoon penguins. Yeah. Alright. There's something outside. I don't know what it is. Be humble. Did I read the back of that? Don't allow neither the approval and attention of others or the need for the approval and attention of others to destroy you. Remain humble. That's remain true to yourself. Don't let anticipating someone else's needs stretch you out of the ability to recognize yourself. That is also because you are what you are, and there is nothing more humble than being what you are. And that may be the underneath in your carriage. That may be in your toolbox, okay? But I think what this is more talking about is you're not used to being a novice. And even when you don't know, you're used to having the last say on everything, okay? And you could probably do that. But it would be a better experience for everyone, especially those that would desire and to teach someone something is a life enriching thing, and to be able to give, is part of life too. There's give and receive, and if you can't accept that, you're stifling, you're lessening the joy of this interaction for the other person. And it should be a joy. It can be. So look at it that way. I think you've got a good and positive outlook, and with just a little ego leashing, you're good to go. Because it seems like you can do it. Oh, and also, you seem well-rounded, right? But the fear, the discomfort, when you're in an uncomfortable place, you immediately want to establish your comfort zone. Okay? You might do that by overwhelming the other person a little bit. Or you spew this fount of knowledge that you've learned about the topic, whatever it is, whatever this new thing is. Because you're running away from the yourself that doesn't know. That's what you have to do. You have to accept that you. The yourself that doesn't know. And once you know that you don't know, you're going to have a couple of really good days. I mean, it's a trauma. Oh, I thought I knew. But it in the long run, it's going to be great because you're finally going to be able to relax. It's going to be a great, after the guilt and the frustration and the humiliation and the embarrassment, which your ego is feeling. That's not really you. You're humble is closer to being real than ego. And you're on this end of it. Okay? Keep that ego in check. And you seem mostly well-rounded. And here I come back to what I was saying to begin with. Fear. Fear can make me get you first. Don't do that. Relax, you're in a safe space. And there's nothing, nobody's can't come at you. I mean, you've already experienced it all, okay? It might have been a while, but if there was something, you can use your words and you're going to talk it out, right? Because we're all civilized people, right? I know. I'm like, no, who have you been hanging out with? It seems real good. Seems positive. Maybe a second career choice. Because you're already the king. You already got there. This is a luxury choice that you don't have to make. It's something that you want to do. You feel called to do. There's nothing in your way. Nothing at all. And you might even slow your roll and just think about the luxury version of what you want to do. Because you may be in a spot where you can make your dreams for yourself even bigger. And that they would work out. Because that's a lucky rabbit. One who has time to dream in the sun. Yes. And then your word is disgruntled. And that's a mad pig. I'll go ahead and read this but I will save the music cards for the last. Disgruntled. 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 Actually, my fascination with these cards is the root of them that they give it, because sometimes there are very different meanings. And you know, I'm back here in Babylon in the Hebrew stuff. That's where it stems from. I want to know everything. And 5,000 words is nothing to sneeze at. Grun. Disgruntled. Grunhilda. Grun. Gruhntled. Upset, not content. When the pig's trough was not filled at feeding time, he became disgruntled and grumpy. Synonyms: cranky, irritable, petulant. Antonyms: contented, happy, satisfied. Okay. I have better luck seeing him if I do it like that. Okay. Every day I tell myself I'm going to come right over here, and I am getting faster because you just don't know. For the hour it takes me to get through this, there's 3 hours of prep over there, out of sight. But I don't know. I have to get my zen on a little bit. So, Spirit, what do you have for us today? We're going to do something new. What are we going to do today? And we're not... why are we so cranky? Do we have to be so cranky, Spirit? Oh, we're cranky. Oh, we're worried and cranky. Because we are concentrating on a lot. We're trying to manifest. We're trying to keep... We have our happy family, and we're trying to keep it. Could this be... well, there's the devil. Queen of Cups. Eight of Cups. Oh, it takes me back to that. Page of Pentacles. Broken heart. All kinds of fighting. And the Emperor. Get up there, little kitty cat. Okay. I don't even know what's playing. Then the High Priestess is on the bottom. You know. You know. You know, there's no room there. You know. Okay. High Priestess. All right. The Nine of Swords. The Magician. I'm worried it's not going to work. I did see another story here, but I don't know if it's going to pan out. Let me look for a minute. Disgruntled. Novice. King. Tired. Level-headed. Be humble. Oh. Find your pack. You've got one. They'll follow you there too. You'll make one. Hooked on a feeling. Ace of Pentacles. You worried what you have to offer wasn't enough, isn't enough. Trying desperately to hold on to it, but it's over. You feel it slipping away. It's over. It's over. Your happy ever after is, oh, you're so emotional about it. You're just still in shock. You don't even know what you feel. But there's the devil. And the Four of Cups. You don't want the devil either. You are unhappy with something didn't work out. You wasn't enough. So emotional, so emotional. Six of Cups, not the way you thought it was going to be. Bittersweet. You're going to walk away so you can get your happy on somewhere you can achieve it. Here I go. Watch me go. I know what I'm doing. I've been there before, but it broke my heart to leave. Seven of Pentacles. It wasn't worth it. Was it worth it? It wasn't worth it. Lots of fighting. Lots of fighting. Was it worth it? Death. That's the end. You get the Death card. Eight of Swords. Oh. Somebody's not happy. All bound up in can'ts. You know it's true. You know that's them. But do you know that's you? And you got the Star. This is between you and your hopes. Oh my God, I hope you people figure it out soon. I'm going to have to dye my hair. I'm going to have to get a wig. So the wheel at the bottom, change is coming. I did shuffle all them over there this morning. Okay. Got the Nine of Swords, the Ace of Pentacles. The world wasn't enough. The world, you tried your hardest and it didn't work. Ten of Pentacles. So much emotions and strength. Ten I don't know what the fuck that means. I really don't. It doesn't make any sense to me. We'll see when I'm done. King of Swords, the Devil, the Four of Cups, the King of Swords. You feel a little manipulated. Or you don't like the truth that they're presenting it to you. You're a lot enthused. Lots of emotions, nostalgia, programming. Knight, the King of Wands. Oh, he's a player. He done talked you into it. For the good, the way we used to be, we could be like that again. You don't want it? Walked away. Better on your own. Happier on your own. Maybe someone else. Or, I don't know, it's conflicting. You walked away, maybe you walked away from this dude and you got with this dude, and now you're happy, and you're not broke. There's two kings here, and you choose based on the past. You walked away from one. Okay, I guess then you would have to go to the one that you had first. Go back to the one. You walked away. Not real happy, withdrawing from this guy. The devil's dancing in your pockets. Or the devil's meddling between you, causing lots of problems. I don't know what it is, but you couldn't get on with him. Alright? You're still upset about it. You still love him. You've always loved him. And you got with this other dude. You've always loved him. You got with another dude. But you remember first dude. You have a choice to make, and you choose, and I think that you choose the first dude. But possibly, let's see. Because you're okay on your own. You feel like you know where you're going with the Chariot. Your heart was broken, so you're not going back. Was it? Page of Pentacles. You have a small offer. Broke your heart. You don't know if it was worth it. You don't know if you don't know if it wasn't you. Your fault. But lots of fights. The death of the situation. Did you pick too many fights? Did you bitch too much? Is that what you're thinking? Oh, Five of Swords, it may very well be what you're thinking. You are tearing yourself up. So do you have a regret? Are you torn between two lovers? Kind of. And your heart's still broken, but you've moved on. But you're torn. And you're going to end it with whoever you're with now because it's just intolerable. You can't choose either one. And that makes your Emperor mean and unhappy and all bound up in cants. You're all bound up in... You got to stick up your butt. You're afraid to reach out. And you're just not sure you're in love with anybody anymore. And you're pretty fucking cranky. Yeah, you'd like it to be... You're okay with it. Oh, and there's the Two of Swords. You're at a stalemate. You shall not pass. That's where you are. Back to you, Dave. I did see something here. That there may be a grown man who loses his job. Two of Pentacles. They depend on you to keep it going. If this is your story, If this is your story, I'm just going to touch on this because this is just your typical daily stuff, Mom. Man, typical. Everybody's doing it. You may feel like your fucking world has come to an end, and in effect it has. Okay? Don't you fucking stroke out on me now. Okay? You've got this. Plus you're smart. And you're going to figure out a way that you can continue to make your income. I don't know. A lot of people depend on you. You lost your job. The burden is incredible. Maybe you make a bad choice. Out of 5 million good choices, maybe in this moment when it's really bad, stop tearing yourself up if you've made a bad decision, okay? Because remember all the times when you saved the day. That matters. Everybody's ape shit right now because their cushy lives have been disrupted. Do not be weak of heart. You can do this. And you are enough. You're just afraid that you're not. And maybe at the time, maybe something happened a long time ago and you weren't all that, but you have learned. You have learned with just time and experience. And perhaps that part of you has never been confronted again. The part of you that ever felt vulnerable. Well, you learned from it and you moved on and you've never been there again. And then suddenly you're there again. You're vulnerable. You're ignorant. But you're not. You're very wise. And you know it's an unsatisfactory situation it will not do. And you have the courage and the strength to take care of it. And the devil, once you see the devil, he disappears. All right? Once you see him, he's gone. But it may cause, this may have caused you some trouble in your home life. A little breakup perhaps. Well, that came along right after the loss of your job, or you're feeling the stress of it now. The loss of your job is you're seeing it in the stress of your relationship, okay? And maybe there's neighbor Bob down the hall, Joe down at the corner, okay? That you've never thought 2 fucking thoughts about. But him and your old lady or your boyfriend, okay, have always had a repertoire with your person, the other part of your family. And you're feeling a little, a little jealousy on top of your stress parfait. Okay, and you're walking away from that. That's a little separation. That's a withdrawal. You're walking away from that. Because you're better off on your own. And she'd be... Are you feeling sorry for yourself? Oh, leave. You'll be better off without me. That is totally not true. Not true at all. Stop it. Stop it. Stop it. Grow up a little bit. You're in a bad place, a new place, an uncomfortable place. So is everyone else. Nobody suddenly hates you. It's an awful place to be. There's going to be lots of fights. But it's worth it because, you know what? You should choose to look at this as a great adventure because this is a great adventure and there's your star. And maybe you don't have to... It doesn't have to be as awful as you think it's going to be. It is the end. You've got the end. You've got the world twice and the devil once. Okay? But this can still be your great adventure. And you cannot avoid this. Okay? You're going to go through it. You have already begun on this journey. And you're going to be all right. You're going to be all right. And maybe You don't know if you feel the same way before. There's that wet cat and you are disgruntled. You are dissatisfied. You're just at a place where you never thought you'd be again. Thought you had that all tied up. Never be questioned. Above that sort of thing. No McDonald's job for you. And I hope there isn't any McDonald's job for you. But whatever it is, you should put your unique outlook on life to work in that aspect as much as you can. And you're able, and it says, listen, be humble, the novice, and you're able to see things from both sides, okay? What goes up must come down. You're very logical, you're clear-headed, and whatever you set your mind to will prosper, okay? Do it with an open heart. Yes, you didn't think you'd ever be here, but you are, and you can do it, and therefore, there is no excuse. You have no excuse just to answer to yourself, not to make the best of it that you can. So be happy in it. Yes. Yeah. And I guess that's the way I'm going to read it. That's the clearest one. And I'm sorry to say, somebody's going to have a big fall. Something's going to end. It's going to be very chaotic. Nothing you can do to stop it. And you did everything you could to stop it. You can't stop it. Breaking down. And it all depends on everything hinged. Everything depended on you. That's the way you set it up. And the only thing that's not here is the tower. But it's not that. Think of it as a reset. At least you're not losing your money. At least you didn't lose your money. Not immediately anyway. There is still the necessity to work, okay? But you weren't wiped out. You didn't lose your house. There's nothing about you losing anything other than your job and having to learn something else, okay? So that's really... Maybe you decided to do it. Maybe you went out on a limb and you tanked a whole bunch of shit and you just restarted your entire life. And that reads the same way. It reads the same way. I reckon that's it. Oh, no. Why won't you open? The song is Where Did Our Love Go by the Supremes. I've got this burning, yearning feeling inside me. And then the California Love by Tupac. I guarantee you I don't know that one. From Oakland to Sacktown, the Bay Area, and back down. Traveling. And Blue Monday by New Order. I don't know that. I thought I was mistaken. I thought I heard your words. Source is trying to reach you. Listen. It talks about listening in there. Communication is listening. I thought I was mistaken. I thought I heard your words. Someone you've known before. A memory that you visit every day. I thought I was mistaken. The lights go out and I can't be saved. Tides that I tried to swim against. The song is Clocks by Coldplay. Well, that didn't sound good. Anyway, there you have it. That's what I have for today. Oh, if this reading was for you, I hope you enjoyed it. And don't be downhearted. If bad things are coming your way, just be prepared. I would stop the spending. If it hasn't already happened yet, don't make any major purchases. Don't buy anything you don't have to. Put more away than you usually do. And you should be looking at your alternatives, right? Get your ducks in a row. Be prepared when this happens. And you're already into other things. So I think that if you look, you have the luxury of a little money and a little time. And if you do lose your job that you've had for, 112 years, okay? There's nothing more to learn in that job anyway. The only thing it was doing was paying the bills. It stopped feeding your soul long ago. So, that fucking cat. Take this time and look to your hobbies for your next job. Look there first and go from there, right? Try to get something you specialize in, and there is something. There's a couple of things that you're just good at. You've taken the time to learn them, but then again, it says that you're a novice. But you're a quick study, right? And you're going to hodgepodge all the knowledge that you do have, and it's going to just super fast forward all the learning that you do have to do. So I think you should look forward to it, and if you plan on enjoying it, you probably will. Have a good day.